Good morning, students. We are discussing about frequency distribution tables and graphs chapter. In that, we are learning about basic measurements of central tendency. First one, what is meant by data we must know. So data is nothing but collection of information that may be numerical or sentences, words that may be numerical or verbal. Okay, data is collection of information. Once we will recall always. Okay, after that we will do the problems depending on three basic central tendency measurements. Okay, and next, each entry of the data is known as observation. Each entry in the data is known as observation. And next, range of the data is nothing but difference between highest observation and lowest observation. Difference between highest and lowest observation. And next, one more thing is frequency. Frequency is nothing but we will check when observation is coming how many times, means how many times it is occurring in the data. Because suppose one is repeated 3 times, so 3 is the frequency of 1. So here frequency is nothing but number of times an observation is occurring. Count of observation, okay. Occurring in a data. So these are the 4 things you need to remember while we are doing frequency distribution tables. All these things we will calculate. What is range, what is frequency, but first let us know what are the definitions for this. Collection of information is called the data. For suppose in each class 10 students marks are listed like this. For suppose 10, 9, 8, 10, 7, 6, 5, 10, like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 students marks are given like this for 10 marks only. Okay, now just observe here. This information we are collecting by using numbers. So that is collection of information, either maybe numbers or words. So it is numerical data. Okay, because we are using data by numbers, that's why it is called numerical data. Okay, that is we have collected the marks of the students. So collection of information is data, student data. Next, observation. Each marks of the student, 10 marks for one student, 9 marks for other students. So all of that are observations. Total how many observations are there in this data? 10 students, so 10 observations. Number of marks, number of observations is equal to 10. And range, difference between highest and lowest observation. Here highest observation is 10, lowest observation is 2. So difference between them is 10 minus 2, that is range. Okay, and after that frequency, how many times an observation is occurring. So we will start with descending order. 2 is ascending. 2 is occurring only once. Means frequency of 2 is 1. And after that 3 also only 1. And after that 4 normal. 5 we have 5 also only one scale. 6 also only one scale. 7 also only one scale. 8 also only one. 9 also only one time scale. And 10 1, 2, 3 times scale. Okay, this is frequency also that observation. 2 is occurring one time. 3 is occurring one time. 10 is occurring 3 times. Frequency of the observation. Okay, now let's coming to the mean, mode, and median. Mean is nothing but average. Okay, how to calculate average? Sum of observations and number of observations. Each observation we need to take, and if any one observation average is changed, automatically mean also changes. And if number of observations are reduced or increased, then also mean is changed. Means automatically it depends upon observation, value of each observation as well as number of observations. And automatically is entire representation of data. Okay? These are the basic measurements of the cellular tendency. First one is automatic mean, next one is median, and third is mode. Automatic means deals with all observations. That is the representation of entire data, and some of the observations were number of observations formula from mean. And if value of any one observation is complete, we also will accept. Okay. And coming to the next thing, median. Median is exactly middle value of the given observation. And if number of observations are even, we will take one of them. And if it is odd, we will get another median. Means that is median is depends upon number of observations. But only it depends upon middle value. Extreme value does not affect the median. Whereas for mean, we need to take sum of observations by number of observations. And only numbers, values, numerical data only we are using to calculate mean. It deals with entire data. If any changes are getting in observations, value of the observation and number of observations, then we will get another mean. Okay, mean is depends upon each observation as well as number of observations. And coming to median, median is the exactly middle value of the given data while you are arranging in order. And if even number of observations you are having, you will get two middle values. For that we need to take average. And if odd number of times we are getting odd number of observations are there in the given data, in that case only one mid value you will get. Okay, see, means median is changing depending upon the number of observations. Okay, but if you are changing any extreme values after getting the median, if you are changing any extreme values, there is no effect on extreme median. Means that it does not depends upon value of the observations. Only it is depends on number of observations. And coming to mean, mode. Mode is nothing but which observation is occurring more frequently. So here observe 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these are the observations of the given data. And except 10 remaining, every observation is coming only once. Here most times, most frequently occurred observation is 10. So mode of the data is equal to 10. And mode does not depend upon value of the observation. If you are getting 9 more number of times more rather than 10, then you will get 9 as the mode. Okay. So see, here it doesn't represent upon value of the observation as well as number of observations. Okay, and here median depends upon number of observations. Here it does not affected by number of observations as well as value of observations. And median only numerical data. Coming to mode, we can use verbal data as well as numerical data. We will see the examples for mode, 2 examples we will understand. After this, we will see the exercise problems. Shoe mark. Different sizes shoes sold in a week. So sizes are mentioned in inches, okay? In inches. Are 7, 9, 10, 8, 7, 9, 7, 9, 6, 3, 5, 5, 7, 10, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 7, 7. 10, 5, 4, 3, 5, 7, 8. 7, 9, 7. Which size are the shoes? Which size are the shoes? Must be kept more. In number. For next week to sell. Give reason. Okay, just observe this question. This question is depending upon sizes of the shoes, and those sizes are given in inches. Okay, just observe. Here different numbers given, means for numerical data we need to calculate the mode. Why? Because why we are calculating mode means, what is the question? Which size of the shoes must be kept more in number for next week to sell? Those were sold more number. For them only we need to buy next time. See, for suppose in a shop, for suppose biscuits are there and chocolates are there, whatever. But most of the people are buying chocolates only. Most of the people were taking chocolates only. And biscuits left like that only. Some only, most of the chocolates were sold and biscuits remain like that only. Next time, shopkeeper must buy, if he is buying same number of biscuits and biscuit packets as well as chocolates, then that is not appropriate measurement. Why? Because already we have biscuits. That shopkeeper has biscuits. If again he is taking, then that number of items will be increased. But this one no need to bring next time. What is sold more, that one he has to bring next time. This means he needs to buy the chocolates in more number for the next week. Same like that only. Here different sizes are given for the shoes. Which number is which size of shoes are sold more? That one we need to bring next week. If remaining they did not sell, they like that only remain. So for that way, the shopkeeper will buy, but he will take less objects, not more. So more frequently occurred means most of the items were sold. That one you need to bring next time. Here chocolates are selling more. That's why you need to bring chocolates for the next time. More. That is nothing but most frequently occurred data. Means we are calculating more. So which is occurring more number of times. That one will be the mode of the data. And to decide such type of cases, we are using mode. Okay. Now. We will write the given data in order. Okay. So first, what are the numbers are mentioned? Observe 7, 9, 10. What is the highest shoe mark here? Shoe size is 10. Least shoe size is 3. See, now I got 3. So 3 are going to start. 3 with their 4 knowledge. 5 we have. 6. So here I am writing shoe size in inches. And number of shoes. So, okay. So 3, 5, 6 is there. 7 also we have. 8 also is there. 9 also we have. 10. Maximum number 10 only we got here. So first we are preparing a table for that. So if you are writing in ascending ladder or descending ladder, that one also no problem. By writing it like that, how many times it is came? That count will become easy. That's all. So now observe 3. How many times came? Check 1, 2. Only 5 came. So 2 times came. Number of shoes sold. Sets. 3 inches shoes sets are sold. 2 sets are sold. Now next 4. 4 also we have. Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3, 2 shoe sets were sold and with 4 size 4 only 1. Okay, and 5 how many times came after? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times came. So 5, 4 times came. 6, shoe size 6, 1, 2, 2 times came. 7 how many times came? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times came. And 8, 1, 2, 3 times. Okay. Next, 9 how many times came? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times came. 9. And then 10. 1, 2, 3. So just count how many observations are there in the given data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 observations are there. So whether we get 32 or not, total number of observations 5 plus 8, 5 plus 3, 8 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 12, 23, 23 plus 2, 25, 25 plus 5, 30, 30 plus 2, 32. So 32 observations are there, 32 numbers we got. Then no number are missing, that's all numbers we have noticed. Now, observe which number coming more number of times. Either 3 appearing more number of times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Among all these, 7 came 12 times. Highest number was 12 here. That means 12, 7 size shoes were sold more number of shoes sold after size 7. Means he needs to bring next time and the shoes with the size 7. Okay, we must just bring 7 number size shoes to sell for the next week. But that because these shoes were sold more. Okay, so write that reason. So mode of the data is equal to 7. Therefore, 7 inches size shoes must be kept more in number for the next week to sell. So just observe here, in this condition we need to find out mode of the data, which size of shoes were sold more we need to find. So 12 pairs of shoes were sold of size 7 inches. That means next time he needs to buy 7 sizes shoes only. So 7 inches size shoes must be kept more in number for next week to sell. That's all, because mode of the data is equal to 7. So this example is depending on numerical data. Now we will see the example for verbal data. Mode only, okay? The blood group of 50 donors participated in blood donation camp. So 50 donors means 50 blood groups they will give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. B, A, O, A, B, O, A, B, B, O, A, B, O, B, A, O, A, B. O, A, A, B, B, A, O, A, B, O, A, A, B, B, A, O, A, B, O. Find the mode of the verbal data. Okay, observe the given question. that is given depending on blood groups who were given donated blood in camp, blood donation camp. Okay. For that we need to find out the mode. So observe the question, find the mode of the given verbal data. So here that given on words means for donors given, blood groups, yes or no, that is, those are not numbers, blood groups given. So it is verbal data. For this, how to calculate mode? Means uh, which group of donors was given more? We need to find. Here, blood group, type of blood group, okay, and number of donors. See why I am preparing table to decide easily. So no need to write all things again. To avoid that, I am preparing a table. So here blood groups O, A, B and AB. That's all. 4 blood groups. How many number of donors are there? Total 50 donors. So after getting this number of separate blood groups, we must get total members of 50 only. We will see. Blood group O, how many people are donated? We will see. 1. So first of all, whether we return 50 blood groups or not, we will check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. Then O blood group, how many people are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So number of donors of O blood group were 19. And coming to A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 members are donated with the blood group A. Next, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7. And AB we will check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let 50 or not. 12 plus 12, 12 plus 7, 19, 19 plus 19, 38, 38 plus 2 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50. Okay, so correctly we got it. Now, which group of donors are donated more? That is, 19 people are donated who is having O blood group. Okay, so therefore, mode of the data is equal to O group. So just observe here, not getting number, we are getting verbal form. So which is occurring more number of times, that will be the mode of the data. So here how many people, which group of people were donated more blood, more people is 19 people donated O blood group and 12 people donated A type of blood group, like that. So here among these, O type of blood group only donated by more people. But that means mode of the data is equal to O. Okay. Now coming to the exercise problems. Exercise 1 completely deals with the arithmetic mean and median mode. Depending on these three topics, we will get the questions. Find the arithmetic mean of the sales per day in a fair price per day in a fair price shop in a week and here the amounts are given 10,000 rupees. Next 10,250 rupees. Next 10,790 rupees. And next 15,350. $10,110. So here they did not mention either we need to use a deviation method or direct method. So we know that arithmetic mean, find the arithmetic mean of the sales per day in a fair price shop in a week. So here prices are given for total week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. So one more observation is this 9,865. Total 6 observations are given. So now we need to find out arithmetic mean. So if you are getting a word mean, use the formula mean is equal to arithmetic mean is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. We know this. Okay. And no need to write always this lengthy formula, just use the simplified formula. Sum of observations by number of observations in words. So in symbolic notation use to represent that. That is x bar is equal to sigma x by n. Here n is number of observations, x bar is mean of the observations and sigma x is the sum of the observations. So use this one. Okay. So now here sum of the observations, that is the sigma x will be equal to, what are the given observations? First note, given observations are 10,000 rupees, 10,020, 250 rupees. So all these are prices. That means here we are getting the unit size rupees. And after calculating the average also for price only. So you will get whatever units we have. That one only will get for mean. And next one 10,790. Next 15,350. Next 10,110. 9,865. Total, how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 observations are there. And some of those 6 observations we need to find. So add them 10,000 plus 10,250, 10,790, 10,110, 15,350, 9,865. Now add all the observations. What we will get? 5. So 6 plus 5, 11, 12, 12 plus 9, 21 plus 5 is 26. 2 will be carried. 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 3 is 23. 11, 11 plus 5 is 16. So 6 will get here and 1 is carried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 66,365 is the sum of the observations. So all are in rupees. So 66,365 rupees. And then number of observations. How many observations are there? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, they are asking about arithmetic means x bar will be equal to 66,365 divided by 6. So we will get 3 twos are 3 twos are 3 twos are and 3 ones are 3 twos are. Okay, do directly with 6 table because here we will get the decimal values. 6 ones are 6, 6 ones are 6, 0, 36. Because 3 is not sufficient, that's why I am keeping 0 and taking 2 digits. 6 6 are 36. And because 5 is there not sufficient, keep pointer, 50 will come. 6 8s are 48. So just take one decimal digit enough. So average price of the week will be equal to 1,106.8. That's it. Here calculations are lengthy, that's all. Because bigger numbers, large numbers, that's why we are getting lengthy calculations, that's it. Now next question also mean only. So for that also we need to use mean is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. Observe the second problem. Mean of, sorry, find the mean of the data ten 10.25, 9, 4.75, 8, 2.65, 12, 2.35. Okay, these are the given observations. So now we know that mean is nothing but sum of observations by number of observations. And what are the given observations here? Decimal values 10.25, 9, 4.75. Some of the decimal numbers are there and some of the natural numbers are whole numbers here. So first of all, find out their sum. Sigma x is equal to, we need to find out mean, direct question. So sigma x we need to find because observations are there. So just find out that sum. And n, how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 observations are there. So n is equal to 7. Sigma x we will find 7.25 plus 9 plus 4.75 plus 8 plus 2.65 plus 12 plus 2.35 is equal to, we need to find, and number of observations are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now find out the sum of the given values. Because decimal numbers, I am placing like this column, like column 10.25, 9, so 9.00 because two decimal digits are there, and then 4.75, and then 8.00 because 8, then 2.65, and next 12.00, 2.35. Now every number we have written in decimal by taking the decimal digits as 00. So we are converted each number into like decimals. Now coming to the addition, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 5, 20, so 0 will get and 2 here. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 6 is 11, 11 plus 7 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 20. 2 plus 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 to the 8, 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 plus 9, 29. 2 is carried. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 49.00 we got. So that is nothing but 49 itself. 49 only. Therefore, x bar is equal to mean of the observations is equal to sum of the observations 49, number of observations was 7. 7 ones are 7 sevens are. So which is equal to 7. And here only numbers they are given. So 7, that's it. If they are given years, ages or whatever, in that case, what units they will mention, we need to write that units only for the average also. Okay. So very simple question. Observe whenever they are asking for mean, go through with the formula sum of observations by number of observations. And if they are asking for median, arrange the given data in ascending order or descending order and select the middle value. And next, if they are asking for mode, observe which number is coming more number of times. That one will be the mode of the data. Okay. Okay, now coming to the third question. Mean of 8 observations is 25. If one observation 11 is excluded, if One observation 11 is excluded. Find the mean of the remaining. Okay, observe the question carefully. Here they have mentioned mean of 8 observations is 25. Mean given. Number of observations are 8. So what is missing? Sum of the observations is missing. Find out sum of the observations. 8 observations. And after doing so, one observation 11 is excluded. Excluded means removed. Included means added. So one observation we are removing means number of observations will become 7. Whatever sum you are getting, subtract from that sum 11. So that will be the sum of the remaining 7 observations we will get. So sum we will get as well as the number of observations. Then mean of remaining 7 observations will be equal to sum of 7 observations by number of observations. That's all. So given mean of 8 observations is equal to 25. That means mean of 8 observations, so sigma x by 8 is equal to 25 given. Sigma x by n is 8. Therefore, sigma x is equal to 8 into 25, 25 8s are 8 5s are 40, 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20, 200. Given 11 is excluded from the data. That means removed from the data. Therefore, new mean, new sum will be equal to sigma x dash, which is equal to 200 minus 11, which is nothing but 10 minus 1, 9, 9 minus 1, 8, 189 is new sum and new observations. So 11 is excluded, therefore 1 is removed. That means n dash will become 7 only. 8 minus 1, 7. Okay, therefore new mean will be equal to sigma x dash by n dash. That is 189 by 7. So 7 2s are 14, 49 will get 7 7s are 49, which is equal to 27. Will be the mean of remaining observations. That is mean of remaining 7 observations is equal to 27. Okay. So remember, excluded means removed. Included means added. That's it. So once again observe this question here. Mean of 8 observations. Mean given, number of observations given. Sum of observations we need to find out from the first statement. After getting that, one observation is excluded. So subtract 11 from the sum of 8 observations. We got 200. So subtract 11 from 200, we will get 189. That 189 is the sum of remaining 7 observations. And number of observations are 7. Why? Because one observation we are removing. Okay. So new sum will be equal to sum of 7 observations by 7. That is 189 by 7, which is equal to 27. And next, if they are given included, then that value you need to add for the sum. And you need to add how many observations are included for the number of observations. Then you need to calculate the new mean. So that is in case of included. Included means you need to go through with the addition. Excluded means the subtraction. So remember this, and remaining questions we will discuss in the next class.
Okay.